Hello, all you beautiful Hello, all you beautiful followers. Today we're doing a live on the Rebirth Box that I somehow completely pulled out of my hootie patootie and was able to put together in a couple weeks. I will let everyone know I'm feeling so overwhelmed right now. I have too much shit going on in my life. My house is so chaotic. I've already grown out of my space. I moved into this house July last year, and the downstairs is my work besides my kitchen. My dining room is my office. The living room is the production and workspace, and then upstairs is basically where we live, and I've already grown out of my space. I will admit the bath salts have been a huge production in themselves. There's salt everywhere. I'm just feeling very overwhelmed. I just want to take a hot bath and check out for a moment, but I got too much stuff to do right now. So I want to talk about the Rebirth Box. This was something that I'm working with this phenomenal, I wouldn't even say like a business coach. She just is, I'm working with this amazing woman that's just helping me give advice so I can expand and grow, so my business can expand and grow. The more I heal as a person, the better my business and life is getting. So she had this idea about creating this Rebirth Box, and I'm pulling it off. I'm waiting for 2 more products for it. It starts shipping soon, but it was so much more than I anticipated. And I also forgot the fact that I had to buy everything up front, and I had to get 100 of everything. It's in my poor credit card right now. But it's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. So let's talk about the Rebirth Box. This is what it's going to look like. Okay. I've hand selected some amazing products in here. Everything in the Rebirth Box is small businesses, like little itty bitty businesses. Nothing huge. I really wanted to support small businesses as much as possible. So what I've done is I've curated a lot of it. I've had to buy things in larger quantities and then like reduce them down into smaller quantities to make the box more cost effective. But this is what you're going to be getting. Okay. So first off, the whole point of this Rebirth Box is with like the spring equinox and things like that. It's all about new beginnings. The first of the year, back before we switched over to the calendar that we're on now, used to be that the first of the year was spring, was like, like March. That's why October used to be the reason it's called October is because it used to be the 8th month, not the 10th month. The year did not start in the middle of the winter. The year started with the beginning of spring. So we thought that it would be amazing to create this Rebirth Box and then to add like a 5-day challenge to it that allows people to just start a new chapter, a new you, like let go of all the things that we've done in our past that we are grateful for. They have served us. They've gotten us here. And we want to show gratitude for that. But we're also ready to step into this new chapter. We're in the Aquarian age. There's so many things shifting and changing right now. I think there's so many people out there realizing that to be happy, they have to heal themselves and do the internal work, and they have to work on their own self-love. Because if you truly love yourself, you don't ever feel like you have to marry or be with another person to feel whole. And for me, that has been really huge. Like I've realized, I'm a double water. Got a lot of water in my chart. So I just really allow my emotions to be my emotions. My whole life have always looked for love in another person. I've always loved the partner that I was with. I've been single and alone a lot as well. But I always loved the person that I was with more than I loved me. And because I basically grew up with narcissistic parents, and the only model of love that I ever saw was narcissistic love, I have continually in my life, when I was in a relationship, keep attracting relationships to myself that are about ego love and not about real love. I would be attracted to people that loved me because of the way they made me feel, how I would feel. And that's not real love. You want real love to be truly genuine, and you love the person because you love them, not because of the way that they make you feel. So in all my whole self-love journey and figuring everything out, I used to lie to myself. I used to think that I loved the shit out of myself. And then after another relationship where the gentleman was not who he portrayed himself to be, I realized I am not loving myself like I think I'm loving myself. I'd gaslit myself on believing that I love myself. So I've been doing so much work. And in doing so, I have realized that when you really love yourself, you actually don't feel the need to go outside of yourself. You have everything on the inside. And that's partly what this Rebirth Box is. What the Rebirth Box is going to do is give you the tools, or help assist you in getting the tools of taking your everyday routine things and turning them into small rituals to create self-love. From doing some journaling, to making your latte blend in the morning and turning that into a self-care love ritual, to making a cup of tea and making that a self-care love ritual, to doing your facial, doing your skincare and putting your skincare on and turning that routine to ritual. So that is kind of what I'm focusing on with this Rebirth Box, okay? I've gotten an immense amount of help from my sister on this, and so her and I are going to be the ones leading the challenge. So I'm going to show you everything that comes in the box. They go on pre-sale today. They're $169. They are a value of, I'm trying to remember exactly. So it's $169, and it's about $250 worth of stuff that you are getting, along with the value of my sister and I and Reina, the Queenly Conjure, who's going to be doing a little mini tea ceremony on Thursday of the week that we do this. So these will pre-sale today. They go live on March 11th. They start shipping March 15th. And the challenge starts March 21st. I'm aware that the first day of spring is March 20th. But we decided to go ahead and do the little challenge stuff starting on Monday to allow one more day for people to get their packages in the event that they get delivered on Monday. And we just didn't want to start on a Sunday. And so how the challenges will work is it's going to post basically from the 21st through the 25th. They will be live on here. One of the things I'm doing, because I did want to be exclusive, not everybody can afford this beautiful $169 box, regardless how amazing the value is. And so we will be giving you dupes. So the lives are not going to be like password or locked. They're going to be on here. Anybody can partake in it. And then we'll just give you little dupes to where, like, okay, maybe you don't have like the beauty nectar, but maybe you have like a chamomile tea that you can use or something like that. Okay. I don't want people to feel that they have to. I'm not like that. I'm very inclusive. I want everybody to be able to participate in things, and I don't gatekeep information. So the first thing that you're going to get in the box is these beautiful Magic of Eye journals. We have 5 colors that I got in. No, you don't get to pick your color. You get what you get. You don't throw a fit. I got 20 of each color. It's this color, a pink, a beautiful brown, a charcoal, and like a lovely whitest stone color. These Magic of Eye journals are absolutely stunning. I know I've showed them on here before. I have multiple. I have a calendar where I track my period and then the blank ones. They are made out of a vegan leather. So they are, they're not made of leather. They're vegan, but they are amazing. I love them. So you're going to get the journal. The journal is lined. That's always a debate. Do we get lined journals? Do we get unlined journals? I think most people enjoy lined, so we got lined journals. Once everything you see in this basket is eventually going to be also on my website to purchase, but right now it's only going to be available in the kit. So you get the Magic of Eye journal. You get my sister's 2-ounce size of her beauty nectar made by the Untamed Herbalist. She made these special packages, these special sizes just for this kit. I'm kind of in love with these little heart little paper clips. So you're going to get this. And the beauty nectar, what it is you can just make it. Basically what the ingredients are in this is going to be, it's got coconut milk powder. It's got shatavari, which is like the feminine version of ashwagandha. So if you look at things yin and yang, like masculine and feminine, ashwagandha is like the masculine, whereas shatavari is the feminine. It's absolutely amazing for female hormonal imbalance, premenopausal, postmenopausal, post-pregnancy, breastfeeding. Like I can't tell you all the amazing things that shatavari does to serve the body. It also has rose powder, which is why it's this gorgeous color. It's got pearl powder, which is absolutely ethically sourced. Pearl powder is phenomenal for your hair, skin, and nails. I'm actually really annoyed because every time I see my sister, she's like this with her nails now because the bitches don't break off anymore because she started drinking her own product. So it's a very nurturing, it's very, very healing and nurturing to the womb. And you can mix this into your latte, which is what she's going to show us how to do. But you can also, like, I'll just mix it with hot water and ghee sometimes. The reason I put the ghee in there is because they're all adaptogens tend to be fat soluble. And even though it has the coconut milk powder in it, it'll activate on its own. Ghee is just so good for you, so I put it in there. So you're gonna get this beautiful package, which is not even available in a 2-ounce size yet. You are going to get these beautiful little cards that I had made up. One has an affirmation on it and one is blank. The reason I create these is so you can, put them on your mirror and you can look at them in the morning and remember to say, the lovely affirmations, and then you can also create one of your own. So that's what these look like. You're going to get this amazing beeswax candle that's handmade here in the United States. This is not an organic candle. I went looking everywhere for beeswax organic candles and I just could not find a cost-effective one to put into this kit. Beeswax are my favorite candles. They're the only candles that I burn. The reason why is beeswax is actually an air purifier. All other candles put things in your air. And I know that I get that a lot of candles are made with essential oils and they're much safer than synthetic. But the majority of the cleaner candles on the market are made with soy wax. And all that soy wax is coming from GMO soybeans. So that's a lot of glyphosate or whatever they call it. There's a lot of Roundup going into your air when you burn those candles. A lot of people don't even think of that. Welcome to my ADD. That's the first thing I think about. It's not organic soy, but what about the glyphosate? That's the problem. Beeswax, you don't run into that. So again, these aren't organic, but honeycombs are not being sprayed. Okay, so it still is a very clean candle, and they are lead-free 100% cotton wicks, and they come into this votive. The reason I wanted to make sure that you got a container for it is because not everybody has the perfect little candle container to put these in, and you do kind of want a snug fitting container for your candles so you get the full burn time. This candle should burn 20 hours. I think it was. I need to look it up. Maybe it was 20 or 25 hours. But only if it's in a container where it doesn't spill over onto the sides, right? So you get this beautiful candle. You get these amazing ZenBunni incense. So these are these handmade copal ZenBunni incense that my sister turned me on to this company. They smell absolutely amazing. I love that they're mini. They only come in a pack of 13 for $30. So what we did is we went ahead and broke them up so people can kind of get a taste of them. And these will be on the website soon as well. These burn a long time and I love the way they burn. I use them to just copal. I should have done some research before I popped on here. But copal is one of the sacred incense, sacred resins that they burn a lot in temples and things like that. Copal is one of my most favorite incense to burn. And I love a short incense. Normally with incense that are long, I don't burn the whole thing because I feel like they're just too much in the home. So these mini ones I'm kind of obsessed with. You are then going to get a 15 ml Heavier and Lighter Prakash Organic Space Oil. So you're going to get both of these. And of course they're going to have the little crystals inside. And then the only two items I don't have to show you right now that are also going to be going in here is a 1 ounce size of my new Sweet Bitch bath salts. I don't have them to show you because I literally have to go to the post office to get my new mail keys so I can go get the bags that they're supposed to be going inside because they got delivered to my new mailbox and I don't have the key for it yet. So I've got to go deal with that. But it's going to be a 1 ounce size of the bath salts. It'll be enough to do 1 to 2 baths. I recommend you use a half cup to a cup of the bath salts per bath. You can make it stretch longer than that, of course, but if you really want that aromatic therapeutic benefit of the Sweet Bitch bath salts with the sweet birch, you do want to do a half cup to a cup. And you're going to be getting 8 ounces of it in this kit. And then last but not least, the last thing that's going in here is a beautiful tea blend that was custom made by Reina. And they own the company Queenly Conjure, or her Instagram is Queenly Conjure, but she just opened up this amazing little witchy tea shop in New York. I'm so excited for her. And I asked if she would like to participate in this box, and if she did, if she could just make whatever custom tea blend that she wanted to include. So she's created this amazing tea blend for the box called Goddess I Am. And then she's also going to be getting on the live on, I think, a Thursday to go over how to kind of turn making of tea into a little ritual ceremony for yourself. So that is what the box is going to entail. It is for people who want to learn how to get these small little rituals into their life without having to like set 2 hours of their day aside to do some self-care and self-healing. We will be on live for 5 days, Monday through Friday. My sister's going to be doing the first one about like journaling and things like that. I'm going to do the second day of doing some facial massage. The third day, my sister's doing, I can't remember the whole schedule. I got to look again, but she's also going to do one of like feminine body movement. She is an S Factor practitioner, and is all about empowering feminine body movement and like opening up the hips and learning to love your body and love yourself. So she's going to do a whole course on how to tap into your inner feminine goddess energy. Reina's going to do a tea ceremony, and then I can't even remember what the last day is. It's all written down somewhere. Like I said, my life's a little crazy right now. So does anybody have any questions, what they'd like to know about the box? I think I already mentioned this, but there are only going to be 98 available. I was originally going to do 100, but somehow we're down to 98. One of them is going to have to be sent off for my sister to do some beautiful reels on it. And then Shannon, my amazing marketing manager, wanted to buy one as well. So that's what the Rebirth Box is going to be. The lives are going to be saved, so you don't have to tune in for them. So we don't know exactly what the schedule is going to be on it, because like each person's going to get on when they feel like it. Like Reina will get on when she's ready. I'll get on when I'm ready. My sister will get on when she's ready on the days that there is. You will have a schedule up front, so you know if you want to tune in live, you can. But we will save them. So if you get the box and you can't, if you're at work, or you're like, I can't start it this week, I'm going to do it next week or the weeks after, all the videos are going to be saved, and they will have really beautiful covers that Shannon made, posted them, so they'll be very easy to find on my Instagram account, so that you can go back and access and do all that kind of stuff. So Barbara's very excited. Does anybody else have any questions? In regards to the box, it's $169. It's like a $250 value with like the shipping and all that kind of stuff. It comes to about $250 in like the value that it's creating with our times and stuff on the live that we're going to be getting you, creation of the boxes, and then product. In regards to actual product, you can't go out and individually buy anything, not everything that's in the box. Like you can't get the incense like that. You can't get the candle like that. You can't get that tea blend right now. You can't get the beauty nectar in this 2-ounce size. You cannot get my bath salts in the 1-ounce size. So when it comes down to it, it's like actually like $190 physically in product. And then it's going to be $10 for shipping. And then we added $50 on per box to cover basically all the time and everything that's being spent in making this come to fruition. So that's kind of where the $250 value comes from. I want to be completely transparent about that. Will there be journaling ideas or prompts to help inspire? So yes, Lisa, that is what Amrit-Sadhana is going to be doing with the first live on Monday, on the 21st. So we're both going to pop on, but then I'll leave. And then that's the whole point of her going over the journal, is she wants to help with prompts, affirmations, alignment, manifestation. She's going to help you all with that. Because I know for me, I don't like to journal. I've gotten better with it because so many people have told me I need to in my self-healing journey, but I just don't really like to journal very much. And so I need prompts. I need ideas. I need things like that. So it was actually my sister's idea to put the journal in the box, which I thought was brilliant because I think the Magic of High stuff is so gorgeous. They actually just went up on the website now. Anna just finished it. So it is up there now. It is a pre-sale. So they will not ship yet. They're not going to start shipping until the 15th. So they go pre-sale now until the 10th. They go live for sale on the 11th. And then they will all start shipping on the 15th, and will all ship out that week. So they will go out priority mail 2 to 3 day. So I would get your box ordered no later than like Wednesday of, so like 5th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. I'd get your box ordered by like the 16th to make sure you kind of get it on time, which is why we released the pre-sale, because we wanted people to have more time to be able to buy the box if they want to actually do everything along with us as we do it, not have to have it put off or wait. So you can pre-sell them. They're just not going to start shipping for about another week because I'm still trying to get everything together. Like I still have to make I have to make 100 of the bath salts, and I'm waiting on magnesium flakes right now. I ran out. These are all these small business things that I didn't realize we're going to be when you start, now that I have so many more SKUs and creating more products, the amount of raw ingredients and materials I have is so much more than I ever thought I would need. So it's so common. I'll go to make something and I'll have every single ingredient but one, and then have to wait. So I'm waiting on some more magnesium salts. They'll be here tomorrow or Monday. I'll start making a whole bunch more salts. So that's why they're not going to start shipping out till, some of them will probably start shipping on the 11th. So the people who have bought the pre-sale will get them early. People who have not done the pre-sale, they won't start shipping out till the 15th. Let's see if there's any more questions. Someone said, what time will they post to buy? They actually just went up like a moment ago. Anna hit the button like 2 or 3 minutes ago before I got on this live. And she also made it the featured product. So Anna's my assistant. So you should be able to go just right to the cosmetics page and find it immediately. The photos are not great yet. Again, like the candles just came in yesterday. So I am getting photos made like this weekend. So we'll update those photos on the website on Monday. But for right now, we just have kind of simple photos. You don't see a beautiful box yet. And then the boxes, of course, will ship with recycled paper and a cardboard box. Like there won't be any plastic in the shipment. I don't use plastic tape. And everything in the box, like the candle, is not going to be inside of a container because I wasn't going to create extra packaging. It is all just going to be kind of loose in the box, displayed really nicely. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate all your time. Thank you for the support. I'm so excited to see how well this does because I think I'm going to start implementing these like every quarter or twice a year if we find that there's a good response with them. So hope you can partake. Thank you so much. Light and love to you all.